fun, cultural, interesting facts video. There are so many world cultures of interest that as YouTube celebrates cultural awareness, this channel presents a fun cultural fact video. Welcome to Laddercat Productions, the place for health, science, and fun. United States. Capital: Washington, D.C. Population: 328.03 million. Famous foods: hamburgers, pizza, clam chowder, apple pie, cornbread. Famous festival: Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday. Refers to a carnival celebration where floats, parade, and beads are thrown beginning on or after the Christian Feast of Epiphany and culminating on the day before Ash Wednesday. Popular sport: baseball and football. Fun facts: Texas has more farms than any other state, primarily cattle ranches. The Grand Canyon is bigger than the state of Rhode Island. The highest recorded temperature was in Death Valley, California, at 134.1 Fahrenheit. Most of the world's tornadoes occur in the Midwestern United States. Most people speak English or Spanish. Canada. Capital is Ottawa. Population is 37.13 million. Most people speak English or French. Famous foods: poutine, bannock, tourtière, butter tarts, Nanaimo bars. Famous festival is Winterlude, which is an annual winter festival that started in 1979 in Quebec. Popular sports: ice hockey and lacrosse. Fun facts: the earliest hockey games were played with frozen cow patty pucks. Canada has the world's longest coastline and more lakes than all other countries combined. The word Canada is Iroquois Indian for village or settlement. Each winter, the city of Quebec builds an ice hotel that melts in summer. England. Capital is London. Population is 55.6 million. Most people speak English. Famous foods: fish and chips. Famous festival is Guy Fawkes Night, celebrated every November 5, which is a bonfire and fireworks night that celebrates the foiled plot on the life of King James I. On November 5, 1605, Guy Fawkes, a member of the Gunpowder Plot, was arrested while guarding explosives the Potters had placed beneath the House of Lords. Popular sport is cricket and soccer. William Shakespeare remains one of the best-selling fiction writers of all time, with 4 billion copies of his work in print. Big Ben is a notable iconic clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster. Finland. Capital is Helsinki. Population is 5.5 million. Famous food is Kaalilaatikko. Famous festival is Kuopio, which is a dance art festival. Popular sport is Pesäpallo, which is Finnish baseball. Fun facts: Northern Finland, along with parts of Norway, Sweden, and Russia, belongs to Lapland, a region that has more reindeer than humans. A few unusual sports have become popular, including swamp soccer, wife carrying, air guitar, and mobile phone throwing. Germany. Capital is Berlin. Population is 82.44 million. Official language is German. Famous food: Spätzle and bratwurst. Famous festival is Oktoberfest, which is a 16 to 18-day folk festival with beer and traveling fun fair. Popular sport is soccer. Fun fact: Oktoberfest began in 1810 when Prince Ludwig and Princess Therese invited the whole town of Munich to celebrate their wedding. There are more than 20,000 castles in Germany. Many famous classical music composers were German, including Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, Handel, Mendelssohn, Schumann, and Wagner. Mexico. Capital is Mexico City. Population is 12.33 million. Famous foods are tamales, enchiladas, chilaquiles, pozole, and guacamole. Famous festival is the Day of the Dead, where private altars are built, called ofrendas, honoring the dead using calaveras, Aztec marigolds, and the favorite foods and beverages of the departed and visiting graves with these as gifts. Popular sport is soccer. Fun facts: poinsettia flowers, pumpkins, chia seeds, avocados, corn, chili pepper, and chocolate are all from Mexico. Each winter, millions of monarch butterflies migrate south from the United States and Canada to Mexico. Ancient Mayans threw hornets' nest bombs at enemies during battle. Australia. Capital is Canberra. Population is 25.1 million. Most speak English. Famous foods are meat pies, Vegemite, pavlova, and lamingtons. Famous festival is Australia Day on January 26, which marks the anniversary of the 1788 arrival of British ships marking the proclamation of British sovereignty over the eastern seaboard. It is celebrated with community festivals, concerts, and citizenship ceremonies. Popular sport is cricket, which is Australian football. Fun facts: kangaroo, koala, quokka, platypus, kookaburra, wombat, and emu are a few of Australia's unique animals. The Great Barrier Reef off Australia's Queensland coast is the largest living structure on the planet. The reef's 2,900 coral structures support thousands of marine life species. Italy. Capital is Rome. Population is 59.2 million. Italian is its official language. Famous foods are pasta, pizza, and gelato. Famous festival is Festa della Senza, the marriage of Venice to the sea. This day has a progression of traditional rowing boats that journey ends by throwing a ring in the water as a symbol of the marriage and marks the first important rowing event of the season. Champions battle during a long race to win a coveted bandiera, which is a colored flag. Popular sport is calcio, which is soccer. Fun facts: Italy is known for manufacturing some of the finest sports cars in the world, including Ferrari, Lamborghini, Alfa Romeo, and Maserati. Italy has 3 active volcanoes: Etna on Sicily, Stromboli north of Sicily, and Vesuvius near Naples. Spain. Capital is Madrid. Population of 46.5 million. Official language is Castilian Spanish. Famous foods: paella. Popular sport: soccer. Famous festival: the running of the bulls. Anyone over 18 and daring enough can run with the bulls for free. Fun facts: flamenco dancers traditionally wear polka dots. The dots are thought to refer to small mirrors that ancient gypsies wore to avert the evil eye. The town of Bunol in Valencia, Spain, hosts La Tomatina, a festival where people throw ripe tomatoes at each other for fun. France. Capital is Paris. Population is 65.5 million. French is the official language. Famous food is ratatouille. Celebrates Bastille Day. Bastille Day is a holiday celebrating the storming of the Bastille, a military fortress and prison, on July 14, 1789. A military parade in Paris, communal meals, dances, parties, and fireworks are part of the celebration. Popular sport is soccer. Fun facts: France is the most visited country with more than 80 million visitors a year. The Louvre Museum in Paris has so many works of art that it would take 100 days to see them all if spending just 30 seconds to admire each. The Tour de France is a bicycle race with 20 to 22 teams of 8 riders that ride more than 2,200 miles around France. India. Capital is Delhi. Population is 1.37 billion. Hindi is the official language. Famous foods are samosa and tandoori. Famous festival is Diwali, a Hindu festival of lights. It usually lasts 5 days and celebrates the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. Popular sports are cricket and field hockey. Fun facts: a bindi is a colored dot worn by some Hindus and Buddhists. It represents the third eye and is associated with wisdom. Cows are considered sacred in India, and India has more vegetarians per capita than any other country. The game of chess originated in India. China. Capital is Beijing. Population is 1.42 billion. Official language is Mandarin. Famous foods are dim sum and Peking duck. Celebrates the Chinese New Year, a festival that celebrates the beginning of the traditional Chinese calendar or lunar calendar. Each Chinese year has an animal sign according to the Chinese zodiac. Decorations are put up, eating reunion dinners with the family on New Year's Eve, firecrackers and fireworks, and giving red envelopes and other gifts. Dragon dances, lion dances, and imperial performances like an emperor's wedding. Popular sport is ping pong. Fun facts: the earliest record of noodles comes from the Han Dynasty in China between 206 BCE to 220 CE. Puzzles and games are important in Chinese culture, such as mahjong and tangram. Brazil. Brasilia is the capital. Population is 212.4 million. Official language is Portuguese. Famous food is feijoada. Famous festival is Carnival. The top samba schools compete against each other and showcase their glamorous costumes and dance moves. It's a time for parades and parties. Popular sport is soccer and capoeira, or dance fighting. Fun facts: Brazil boasts the most World Cup wins. 60% of Brazil is rainforest. Amazonian anacondas can reach up to 30 feet in length and 550 pounds in weight. There may be as many as 100 remote indigenous tribes in Brazil that have had little to no contact with the outside world. About a third of the world's coffee comes from Brazil. Russia. Capital is Moscow. Population is 143.9 million. Russian is the official language. Famous foods are borscht and pelmeni. Famous festivals are Maslenitsa, which is a holiday of remembrance of the dead in Russia. Traditional Russian rituals and customs during Pancake Week in Russia. Popular sport is bandy, which is ice hockey with a round ball. Fun facts: Oymyakon, Russia is known as the coldest inhabited place on Earth, with winter temperatures frequently in the -50s and -60s. The Hermitage Museum in the city of St. Petersburg employs 74 cats to keep rats away from priceless works of art. They live in the museum's basement and have a chef and vet. The deepest man-made hole in the world is the Kola Super Deep Borehole in Russia, which reached more than 7.5 miles depth. Digging was halted due to high temperatures. Japan. Capital is Tokyo. Population is 126.8 million. Official language is Japanese. Famous foods are sushi, ramen, tempura, gyoza, and yakitori. Famous festival is Sapporo Snow Festival. This is a festival held annually in Sapporo, Japan, over 7 days in February. Odori Park, Susukino, and Sudome are the main festival sites. Hundreds of snow statues and ice sculptures are featured. Popular sport is sumo wrestling. Fun facts: there are 5.5 million vending machines in Japan, selling everything from snacks to socks. Nagano's Jigokudani Monkey Park is world famous for the macaque monkeys that bathe in its hot springs. Once again, sorry if your country and culture are not represented. Even if it isn't, hopefully you have enjoyed and learned from this video. Please like, watch, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time!